Marooned on Triton.
Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Marooned on Triton. So, last week we broke some things, then we fixed some things, then we made a big hole, and this hole was intentional. You can see it in front of you right now. So this week, we're gonna continue that hole and hopefully have it, done as much as the hole needs to do, and maybe get some more little details and stuff in there, some navigational aids, but we'll see. Okay. Well, that should help a little bit at least. Have some light that isn't just me. Now, I could try and widen the thing a little bit more. Maybe I will. Because if I can go sideways like this, that should help get some more width and mean that I can, one, turn around within the tunnel, and two, get through the tunnel safely with my turrets attached, because I've yet to even set those up, or well, yet to try them in this. Now the trick here, I'm gonna want to remain at about negative 51 meters. Okay, which I'm failing to do. Now that could be because the ground is moving. It's kind of hard to tell down here. I guess I could have moved the drill to the side, because then I could have, flown normally. That would have probably been smarter, actually. But we've not done it, so here we are. Reaching the end of the range of that spotlight. And there's still more tunnel. I mean, so long as I go slow... I will hit the wall before crashing. Okay, this thing is a janky old tunnel. That is my janky old tunnel. It is very hard to see in. I am definitely gonna want, at the very least, some sort of, lights around on the walls, or I guess I could put lights on the sides of this ship that illuminate the walls. I think it would be nice having some sort of whoopsie. Some sort of something. What way is anything? I don't know anymore. This place is a mess. This is why they tell you to always set up drills physically. Have them locked in and in a way they don't move, because mining ships are great for some things, but smoothbore tunnels are not them. Okay. That is large enough that I can comfortably fly through it. Once I get to the end, it's not a whole lot left to do, but in theory, as I'm coming in, I'll be flying through facing the tunnel, or facing the base, and then rotate in and lock up. And then when I leave, I just rotate the other way and fly through the tunnel. So I should always be looking down the direction I'm flying. There's no need for me to ever be reversing in, outside of now when I'm building it. Yeah, that seems doable. Okay. So now for the tricky part, which is up. Maybe for this one, see if we can, yeah, find somewhere to lock. Maybe I do go ahead and move the drill. So my plan here is to essentially just go straight up, spinning as I go, and drilling.
Inventory full.
So if I maybe put the stuff back in here real quick. I kind of want it. Yeah, so my center of spinning should be kind of around there. Like kind of in the middle, I think. So I kind of want this drill off the front. I would like it to be right here. But to do that, I need to get this one off. I guess what I can do, drop this here as a temporary.
Inventory full.
Take all the bits out of this. Drop the drill onto me and the light. It's going well. And I guess we can go ahead and put this back on. So now when we're done, we can at least lock up to the base. Except for there's not one on the other end of the base, but we can maybe fix that. Okay. So now we unlock. We go kind of to the edge. Start going up. Keeping ourselves level as we do. Yeah, we'll get near the top. And we begin spinning. Now, if I'm right, hopefully this will make a big enough hole that the whole ship can just kind of lift up out of it. Hopefully I'm making a hole. And this is gonna probably make me real dizzy before the end. Maybe I want an upward facing light as well. That would at least tell me vaguely what's going on up there. Ah. That's what's going on up there. Right. So I am spinning perfectly well. The issue is I'm spinning a little bit too wide. So I guess maybe to fix that, we'll climb up here. If I move the drill up to here, it'll move it inline just a bit, hopefully enough to take that out. While still drilling a wide enough hole that I can get through it. Let's see what we can do. Where is... getting a visual on anything's gonna be a pain. Okay, I'm not seeing that spire, so... I assume I'm dealing with it. mean, I'm up higher than I was. Okay. This seems to be something. Again, dizzying is a good descriptor. I think now... yeah, we're drilling almost too tight of a hole. So I'm probably going to have to come back through and drill this out better. That should be alright. So what I can do is basically move the drill back to forward facing and then just spin my way back down the hole. And that should drill out enough that I can actually get in. This thing's probably going to be in no way straight because of all the slight angling and bouncing around. But at the very least, I should be, if I do my widening trick, I should be able to get through it and widen it up enough that it doesn't matter that it's not perfectly straight. I'll have enough wiggle room to squeeze my way in. Oh, there's some snow. Okay, well, that's something. We're only 5 meters down. Oh! Would you look at that? We're out. Okay. So this is a pretty good spot where, you know, we're not super close to the base, but we aren't that far either. Kinda land here. I don't love that that scout is coming this direction. And it doesn't seem to be doing it directly, so that's good. So yeah, I think now what we're gonna want to do, not fall, oh crud. Can't get to my ladder because it's over the hole. Okay, let's see if we can use our jetting tricks to get up. Yep. Alright.
Inventory full.
So now if I replace this... I mean, I could put it out the front. Maybe I replace it down here. Because then it's a little bit closer than it was. Should be just close enough that I can still get kind of in the hole, spin around in it, and make it larger. Okay. Then, just because I enjoy doing it, let's go ahead and flip this thing over so we can see where we're going down. And now we get to spin our way in. See if I can align myself so the ship is kind of dead center. Yeah. And then slowly but surely spin ourselves. And back in we go. Now the danger here, going up, because of the weight of the ship, I can kind of go up very slowly and controlled. Going down's a little trickier because of, again, the weight of the ship. I can't actually stop very quickly. I have to be very gentle when I decide I want to lower. Okay, I can see base, so we're getting close. This has been riveting, but at the very least, this will be helpful for getting things into this tunnel. Okay. Well, that's a pretty straight hole. Should be wide enough. So we get here, get aligned. And up we come. Yeah, that's doable. Though, ooh, and now I'm thinking it would be a lot more work, but it would be kind of cool if I didn't have to fly this. If this tunnel and then the lifting up out, if that just kind of happened. Okay, let's get in here. Try not to smack ourselves on the back of the tunnel. Oh, or the floor. Yeah, all is good. Yeah, so if I can get... Currently, I have things set up to where I'll have a connector there. Connect with the front of this. Maybe have a little walkway so I can get in. And then I'll have to fly down and out. What if I were to make something with a bunch of pistons? So then I could just kind of... you know, ride a piston train. So I'd have a set of pistons that kind of pull me down the tunnel. Take me out to the end here. And then I could have a bunch of pistons down here that lift me up out of the hole. That would be neat. The biggest issue is finding room for all that. Yeah, well. Maybe for the moment we'll just hook up to there. Whoa. I think that'll be the safest. And then we can consider making more advanced things later on. Now the trick is going to be getting this set up so I can actually use it. Hopefully this will give me enough parts. I'm going to need more fuel. And I'm really probably going to need the a sort of walkway gantry to get in before I park. Because I don't really want to end up, you know, tumbling down to my doom. Because I don't have anywhere to exit the cockpit from. Okay. Well, at some point I really need these things. If I start from here, start my stairs going down, try not to fall completely. So where that sort of banding on the pipe is, that's where I need my walkway, because that'll be below the catwalk. Or below the cockpit when it lands. I'm gonna have to make some sort of wraparound thing to get to the door. Okay, that should be doable. Can I weld stuff? No. I can't just stick stuff on the sides of these. It's gonna need to be supported somehow. See if I can... Oh, those don't quite align. Okay, well let's do... Oh, goodness. Okay. Stair. Thingy. Stair. Thingy. Stair. Thingy. Need one more stair.
Fuel low.
Okay.
Fuel
Ow.
critical.
So that's at the right level. If I go and get some more fuel, can try and align myself. Let's just get up here. So when this thing's locked on, it will be 2 blocks further that way will be the cockpit. So I need to go like 4 blocks with this catwalk. Yeah, so the cockpit will be next to this. So if I then do one of these,
Fuel low.
one of those,
Fuel
and land,
critical.
I should be able to, when I go down and connect to that connector, that catwalk should be right behind the cockpit. Give me access to the door. Yes, that gives me access to the door, but can I get in there easily, or will this block me? Let's see. I may adjust it here later. Okay. Unlock, lift off. So what I want to do is kind of hook myself in here. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of sparking. But it did seem to sort of work, so... Lock down. Power off the engines. Fall out because I'm on the wrong side of the cockpit. Right. Well, that did something at least. I may want to add some sort of... maybe a ladder from down below so I can get to this thing easier from down here. Yeah, maybe a ladder. Ladder's gonna be a pain. Okay. Probably could have dropped that somewhere better, but it's going to be less safe. Or I wish I could use the thinner ones. There wasn't a good way to connect them together, though, that I could figure out. I think what I'll do is just start using these like that. So there's no railing, which means potentially more danger for me, but it also shouldn't interfere as much with the cockpit. I can still get into it. So yeah, you just gotta be careful. I guess I could put railings along. Maybe those sides. Yeah. That seems pretty good. Then... so for a ladder down, if I build another catwalk off of that way, which means I need to do that. Get up before I run out of fuel. Yes. Okay, so if I do like this, I should be able to then do a catwalk out this way. Maybe even two if I wanted. And then have a ladder going down. That would be nice and out of the way of parking, but that I can access fairly easily to climb up here. Guess the other option... oh, that's a better option. This is probably going to drop the whole thing unless... can I get one of those fuel tanks? Yes, I can.
Fuel low.
Okay. Place that there. Now... run that away. Ooh, this is quite tricky to do sometimes. But that should work, and then a ladder there. That'll look awesome. This will be kind of coming up. Ooh. Coming up right along this thing. Now welding, that'll be fun. But that's why Humpty has his big arm. So... yeah, that should be enough that I can get up, get into the ship, take off. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay. So what do I want to do for in the tunnel? If I kind of... oh. Get rid of these. I guess it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to build some stairs up into there. It's probably going to be a block and a half to get up there correctly, but... that should be fine. Oh no, it may just be one more block. Yeah. Okay, so... got a little bit more mobility around. Is it strictly useful? Probably not, but... it's nice to be able to walk everywhere. Have some more catwalks going various places. And we can think about next time, I guess. I don't know if I even... Maybe I just put lights on my ship. That could change a bit if I decide to automate this exit. But frankly, it's going to be a big pain, and I don't know if it's all that worth it for however many times I actually am going to be flying in and out of here. Probably would be, but well. Yeah, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it for today. So we now have an exit for the large ship that's sized correctly for the large ship. We could probably use that for other things in the future too, if we have other flying vehicles that we want to get out of here. Yeah, things are coming together. So next time, we've been building a lot. I think next time we're going to get the turrets on and we're going to go and do some scouting. Some actual long distance travel and see if we can't get any closer to something. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other stuff I've done, and until next week, bye bye.